Have you ever stepped into a small home and instantly felt at peace? That's how I feel every time I visit my friend Noriko, an 80-year-old Japanese woman living simply in America. Her home isn't large or filled with expensive things, but it radiates tranquility. Today, I'll share Noriko's 7 quiet habits for creating a home that feels like a sanctuary. These aren't about big changes or hard work, just gentle actions woven into daily life. Noriko's habits are practical, simple, and can be adopted by anyone, anywhere. Let's discover how a mindful life can make your home feel lighter and more joyful. When I asked Noriko how her home stays so neat, she smiled, her eyes crinkling with warmth and wisdom. "I don't tidy up. I just bring everything back home," she said, as if it were the simplest thing in the world. In her house, every object from scissors to blankets has a designated place, a little spot where it belongs and can always be found. The book she finishes reading goes back on its shelf. The remote lives in a wooden box, and keys hang on a hook by the door, always ready for the next outing. This isn't about being rigid or strict, it's about showing respect for her things and for her future self, making life a little easier each day. By giving everything a home, she avoids frantic searches and messy piles, saving herself from unnecessary stress and frustration. The mental energy saved is spent on things she enjoys, like reading, gardening, or simply savoring a quiet cup of tea. Think of it like tucking a child into bed. Noriko treats her belongings with the same gentle care and attention, ensuring they are comfortable and at rest. Her home feels calm because everything is at rest, each item settled in its own peaceful corner. The process of assigning a home to each item is a one-time decision, a thoughtful act that pays off every day. At first it takes effort and a bit of mindfulness, but soon it becomes automatic, a quiet dance throughout the day, almost like second nature. It's not about perfection. Sometimes things are left out, but they're never abandoned or forgotten for long. This shift turns tidying into a continuous act of care, not a chore, and brings a sense of peace to daily life. When you walk into Noriko's home, you feel completeness, not emptiness, a sense that everything is just as it should be. Every object is honored and purposeful, each one contributing to the harmony of the space. You don't need special containers, just intention and a little thoughtfulness. Next time you use something, ask, "Where is your home?" and guide it back, as if you're helping a friend find their way. This small action can calm your entire house, creating a ripple effect of tranquility. Try it for a week and notice the difference, not just in your space, but in your mind. A home where everything belongs is a home that feels peaceful, welcoming, and truly lived in. It's the foundation for all other quiet habits, the gentle beginning of a more mindful way of living. Noriko's second habit is beautifully simple. If a task takes less than a minute, do it immediately without delay or second guessing. No hesitation, no, "I'll do it later." She acts the moment she notices something needs attention. When she brings in the mail, she sorts it right away. Junk is recycled, bills go in their tray, letters are opened, nothing is left to pile up. After enjoying her tea, her cup is washed and set to dry, ready for the next use. These tiny actions, though they seem insignificant, prevent messes and clutter from piling up over time. Delayed tasks become a mental burden. Noriko avoids this by acting in the moment, freeing her mind from unnecessary stress. It's not about rushing or being busy, but about creating a gentle, smooth flow to her day. Wipe a spill, put away a coat, fluff a cushion, each takes only seconds, but together they keep her home serene and welcoming. The energy spent worrying about unfinished chores is far greater than the effort of just doing them right away. By closing these loops instantly, she keeps both her mind and her living space clear and peaceful. Try this. Next time you see a small task, do it right away before your mind has a chance to resist. Feel the lightness and satisfaction that comes from a completed action, no matter how small. This habit isn't about busyness, it's about caring for your future self, making life easier and more pleasant. Noriko's home is peaceful because tasks aren't postponed or allowed to accumulate. Life unfolds smoothly, one small action at a time, each step building a foundation of calm. Start today and notice how much calmer and lighter your home and your mind feels. The 1-minute rule is a simple, thoughtful gift you give to yourself every day. It's a small habit, but it's a powerful way to create lasting peace and harmony in your life. Noriko's third habit, keep less, but choose wisely. Her home isn't empty, it's clear because she surrounds herself only with things she truly uses, needs, or loves. Each mug, each sweater, each tool has earned its place. She lets go of just-in-case clutter, freeing space for the present. Letting go is an act of gratitude, not loss. She thanks items before donating or discarding them. Her home is for living now, not storing the past or a hypothetical future. Clothes are few but loved. Kitchen tools are only what she uses. Before buying, she asks, do I need this? Will it have a home? Will it bring joy? This prevents impulse buys and keeps her space curated. Start small. 1 drawer, 1 shelf. Hold each item. Do I use it? Do I love it? Let go of what weighs you down. By keeping less, you give what remains room to breathe. Your home and spirit feel lighter. Noriko's wisdom, a rich life isn't about more things, but the right things. Choose with intention, and your home will support and delight you. Simplicity brings clarity and peace. Each evening, Noriko spends just 5 minutes gently resetting her home before bed. A simple act that makes a world of difference. It's not a deep clean, just a gentle, mindful ritual that bridges the day and night, helping her transition into rest. She sets a small timer, letting its quiet ticking guide her as she calmly moves through her living areas, never rushing. Fluffing cushions, folding blankets, returning books to their shelves, restoring order with small, intentional gestures that add up. In the kitchen, she wipes down the counters, checks the sink, and makes sure everything is ready for the next day. If something's out of place, she gently guides it back home, creating a sense of harmony. 5 minutes is short enough to never feel like a burden, yet long enough to make a real impact. The effect is profound. No mess piles up, and she wakes to a tidy, welcoming space every morning. This simple habit sets a calm, positive tone for the day ahead, making mornings feel lighter and more peaceful. The habit is about consistency, not perfection. It's the act of showing up for yourself night after night. Some nights she does a little more, some nights a little less. The ritual itself is what matters most. Try it tonight. Set a timer, put away a few things, wipe down just one surface, and see how it feels. Notice the subtle but powerful shift in your home's energy and your own sense of calm. Noriko's 5-minute reset is a form of self-care, a small promise to herself to start each day in peace and order. You don't need hours to create calm. Just 5 mindful minutes can transform your space and your mindset. This small act prevents overwhelm, reduces stress, and brings daily tranquility to your life. Make it a habit, and your mornings will thank you with a sense of ease and clarity. A peaceful home truly begins with a gentle evening ritual, no matter how busy your day has been. Just 5 minutes is all it takes to create a sanctuary for yourself every single night. Noriko's home never feels cramped because every area has a clear purpose. The living room is for relaxing, the kitchen table for eating, the armchair for reading. No overlap, no confusion. This clarity prevents clutter from activities bleeding into each other. She never eats on the sofa or works in her bedroom. Each space signals its function. Even in small homes, you can create single-purpose zones. A corner for work, a table for meals, a shelf for outgoing items. This helps your brain focus and relax, knowing what to expect in each space. Assigning purpose to areas simplifies decisions and keeps order. When you bring something new home, you know where it belongs. Try eating all meals at the table for a week, or make your sofa a no-work zone. Even a single drawer can have a clear job. Noriko's habit makes her home intuitive and easy to maintain. The space itself guides her actions. Give each area a purpose, and your home will feel more harmonious. Structure brings peace and simplicity. Let your home support your routines with clear, dedicated spaces. Noriko's calm mornings are no accident. They're the result of preparing for tomorrow, tonight. After her evening reset, she spends a few minutes thinking ahead. She lays out her clothes, considering the weather and her plans. Everything is ready. No morning decisions or last-minute searches. She preps her kitchen, fills the kettle, sets out her teacup, places vitamins nearby. These tiny actions create a smooth morning flow. Before bed, she checks that doors are locked and glances at her calendar. This isn't anxiety, it's gentle stewardship. The goal is to reduce friction and start the day with ease. Identify your own morning stress points, keys, lunch, clothes, and prep them the night before. Noriko's routine is a ritual of care, tidying not just her space but her time. Preparing for tomorrow is a small act of love for your future self. Try prepping one thing tonight and see how your morning changes. A peaceful start is a gift you can give yourself. Evening preparation leads to calm, purposeful days. Noriko's final habit is gratitude for every item in her home. She thanks her slippers for warmth, her pen for smooth writing, her broom for clean floors. This gratitude transforms ownership into partnership and respect. She cares for her things because she appreciates them. Gratitude is the emotional engine behind her tidy home. It makes caring for her belongings a joy, not a chore. When it's time to let go, she thanks the item, releasing it without guilt. This mindset reduces the urge to acquire more and deepens appreciation for what she has. You can start now. Pick one object, notice its service, and say a quiet thank you. Feel how this changes your relationship with your things. Noriko's home is peaceful not just because it's tidy, but because it's filled with appreciation. Every object is seen, valued, and cared for. Gratitude is the secret ingredient to a calm, joyful home. Practice it daily and your space will feel more loving. Appreciation brings abundance to simplicity. Let gratitude animate your home. These are Noriko's 7 quiet habits for a calm, tidy home. They require no extra strength or money, just a shift toward mindfulness and gratitude. The goal isn't perfection, but a space that nurtures your well-being. Thank you for joining me today. If you found Noriko's wisdom inspiring, please like, subscribe, and share which habit you'll try first. I wish you health, peace, and a home that feels like a gentle hug. Your sanctuary is within reach, one quiet habit at a time.